work for Cerberus.
Okay, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. We're just gonna go. Again, I need to make a button for this. I need to make a button.
The boy. Hello. Welcome. There he is.
Time for the boy. Time for cat time while I eat some tasty cheese bread. I wish I understood German. That's a great quote. That was a great quote from that game. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. Hi, sir. Look at that boy. I'm sorry it took me a minute to get back. I did walk down to the Monster Hunter spot for some materials and to fight a monster. And then, as I said in chat, Josie was eating, so we had to stop everything and wait for her to eat. Josie. I think she's licking the floor now. But there we go. But now I get some cheese bread for a snack. Part of my snack. We have kitty time. I wish I understood German. It's so funny. Anik, welcome back. Oh. So are we leaving already? Okay. I like when I go back to this and he's just, you can see him popping up in the camera. All right. There we go. I was like, he only stands up when he decides he's gonna go down, so. We just have to let him at it. So, okay. We're gonna do game doll, all that stuff, but what I wanna do is I wanna show everybody all the cool stuff that I got out of town. I'm gonna close this. Close that a little bit. Yeah, perfect. My rabbits decided they wanted to have a good time without the dog, so they went a bit berserk. Zoomies have spread to 4 out of 5 rabbits. Oh, goodness. How does the dog do around the rabbits? Camera, please. Thank you. So, things I got when we were out of town. We went to a game store, like I mentioned. Board games, video games, cards, weeb shit. We got a copy of Lego Dimensions for the 360. I tried to get this a bit ago. She's in love with them. Only one has returned the favor. I love that. That's hilarious. I tried to get this a while ago at one of our local secondhand stores, and the game was not the right game, which is a bummer. But we can see Lego Dimensions with the manual, all that, which is nice. It's not gonna come through. $9, which I'm very happy about. $9. Also, when I was there, literally the first thing we saw when we walked in is this Dragon Quest X tarot card set. So there's a vocation in the game called the Fortune Teller that uses these cards to do what they do. And they're very cute. It also came with an item or a code for some items. I'll show these off very quickly. It's just the major arcana kind of redone in Dragon Quest Monsters. This one I think is my favorite with the Metal King slime. But these are all very cute. Just more really good Dragon Quest art. The Slime Knight is one of my favorite monsters. This is the wheel. Hanged Man is very good. Someone did a very good job with these. That's the devil, I think. This is the tower, which is very funny. Some of these I can guess, some of them I definitely can't. Yeah, some of these, if I had a list in front of me, I could probably get. Like this is the sun, obviously, and then I think this is supposed to be the moon. And then this is death, I think. This has death vibes. But this was really cute. This was a fun little thing to find. This was definitely this is a silly item purchase. And looking it up, the place didn't do like a super big markup from like if I wanted to get it from Play Asia, that sort of thing. I guess they have Roman numerals on them. It's probably based off that. Yeah, if I had a list, I could probably, if you gave me a list of the major arcana, I could probably be like, oh, it's this one and it's this one. So we also got, I've mentioned this game before. There's a Pokemon arcade machine in Japan that you play and you get these little discs. They have stats on the back, and there's little like NFC chips in them. And you bring your Pokemon and you fight with them and they evolve and you get new Pokemon and stuff. And so I got two of them. I got Galarian Meowth because I love Galarian Meowth, and I got a Scyther. We looked, Erin, bless her heart, I love this woman to death. I dug through one bin, she dug through another bin. We spent maybe 15 minutes digging through these little bins. And then I decided based on all the ones I saw, I was like, these are good. Just to be like, yes, I have these. Just fun, silly things. They had plushies and stuff. None of the plushies really grabbed us. I take it that, yeah, no, there was no Bulbasaur. We literally looked at every single one. There was no Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, nothing. Or even, some of my other faves like Heracross. There was no Electivire, no Magmortar. Some of the other ones that I definitely would have been excited to see. So, I took fun ones. But that was Saturday, or that was that was end of day Saturday. We stopped off at that store by the house. Sunday, we went out to Koreatown, because Erin had gone to this area. What about Quaxley? I did not see a Quaxley. I probably would have grabbed a Quaxley. I don't think Quaxley is in this series, because if I remember correctly, this is the second generation of that game. They just came out with a third edition, like a third version, that I think is going to be caught up to everything in Scarlet Violet. So I'm pretty sure Quaxley's not in this. Oh, Brian's going fishing. I don't know why it's not showing up. Why aren't you here? It's hidden for some reason. I don't know why it's hidden. Brian got a scooter. Oh man, Brian, it's one of those shitty e-scooters that you love to hate. It's one of those shitty e-scooters. You're fucking rival. Brian hates those scooters, and fairly so. But so Sunday we out to, I'm glad I got it out of the river so I could throw it in the lake. You get it, you throw it right back. So we went to Koreatown, and it's the only thing we can think to call it Koreatown. it is such a obviously focused, intentionally area of kind of outside Atlanta, where there's a ton of Korean shops, like markets, eateries, services, like things that have Korean on them. There's billboards for services like lawyers in Korean. We drove by an auto repair, like an auto garage that had Korean on the side. When we say catch and release, I get it, I know what we're doing. Brian drives the ocean, gets on a cruise just so he can throw it in the middle, just as deep as he possibly can, so they're gone forever. And so two of the big places we went to an H Mart for the first time, which is great. It's a massive Asian supermarket. It's absolutely amazing. We would do our shopping there all the time. You could get fish balls by the pound, and I was like, incredible. But we went to Kinokuniya. Kinokuniya is a massive Japanese like bookstore, stationery store. So obviously they had a bunch of manga, they had a bunch of like art books, that sort of thing. We took probably 2 hours and looked at everything in the place. Aaron looked at some stationery stuff, I looked at books, I looked at all kinds of different stuff. And what I finally decided on was two different things. Because we looked at everything and then was like, what grabbed us? And then there's ultra deep sea monsters right around, just a lanternfish, like. So we looked around and we had a couple things, and what we did was we put things that jumped out at us in the cart, and then at the end we were like, okay, what's here that's like meh, that we can put back. So the first thing that grabbed me was the first thing I saw when I got out of the bathroom, which is the Dragon Quest Illustrations book that they did for the 30th anniversary. This is all kinds of Akira Toriyama's art for all of the Dragon Quest games going up to 11. I'm not going to show off like a ton of this because it's going to be tricky too, but they have this timeline of all of the major Dragon Quest games. And it covers, all the pro tags right here at the front. All the pro tags. It names all the pro tags. There's a foreword here by Toriyama, which is great. Kinokuniya had a display. They had a little display table that was like R.I.P. Toriyama. It had this. It had another art book. It had some Dragon Ball stuff. So someone had very intentionally put together a display, which is really nice. And it just has broken up. I'll show y'all here. I'll flip back one page and I'll show you. You got the table of contents, and then each Dragon Quest game. Does it have Dragon Quest Mystery Dungeon? Yes, in that it has Torneko's Mystery Dungeon. Does it have Prince Gary? It does. So we'll flip a couple pages to Dragon Quest 2. So here's the original artwork for the Dragon Quest 2 Famicom game. And then here is the Dragon Quest 2 Super Famicom re-release. And I was showing Aaron, I was like, it's so interesting to see the difference in the ways that they were presented. And then if we flip the page again, this is the art for the Game Boy. Was that Game Boy? Yeah, the Game Boy re-release. Along with pixel versions. I love seeing that Gary was apparently going to be a fox, which is great. I love this. I love these looks. I don't want to show monsters because, you know, that would be some spoilers, but there's so much good monster art. There's so much good monster art. And it literally has, here, I think this is the first, like, it just has so much character art. It's like every box art. Here's the art for Pissarro. You would be spoilers, Saint Hello. I can't hear it. I'm just gonna get space. I just guessed. I can't hear it. This is the guy you play as in the new Dragon Quest Monsters. I think at the end of this one, there's a... You guessed well? Hell yeah. But like, here's art for Dragon Quest V. There's just, you know, obviously it's an art book. Obviously there's a ton of art. But this is something I've wanted for a while. Because one, oh, here it is. So this is an unused character artwork that they did for, this is 6. Toriyama did the art for this character, never shows up. You know, and it's very cool to see all the art from all the different games all collected. That guy looks cool. Yeah, he definitely has like, it's all the same vibe. It's just Trunks. They never use him because he's too cool. Here's the characters. I flip back a little bit. Oh, they all have great art. Here's Dragon Quest VIII. You know, and this is a thing that I've wanted for a while because I love the art in Dragon Quest. They have art from Dragon Quest X. How long does that span? Up until 2016 or 2012? It goes to Dragon Quest 11. This came out, it looks like just before Dragon Quest 11. Like the last piece of art is the hero from Dragon Quest 11. So this probably came out just before. So it doesn't have anything from 11, except for, you know, the main character look. But this was a thing I've wanted for so long. They had it for a very reasonable price. They also had, the cool thing about Kinokuniya, they also had the Japanese version of that book. So if I was a collector and wanted the Japanese version, which comes in a nice slipcase, because I think it's soft cover, they had a whole wall of Japanese manga. So like manga in the original Japanese, like the original Japanese releases, which is really cool. Like if you're a collector, if you want something specific, that's really neat. I really like that idea. And then the last thing I got was something brand new. It literally came out like, you know, just a month ago. And that is the first volume of the new Initial D omnibuses. So Kodansha's re-releasing these in these gorgeous new omnibuses. This is 1 and 2. This is great. And when I was thinking about what to get, I noticed there was a big display of these because this is a Kinokuniya exclusive cover, right? So there's a branding on the back. This is a Kinokuniya exclusive cover. And I was like, I guess I'm collecting Initial D. I love Initial D. We've talked about Initial D a bunch. And it came with this exclusive art card. It came with this exclusive art card with, I think that's the dude's girlfriends, and signed by the mangaka. And I was like, you know, you could do worse. You could do worse. So what about Final D? I think one of the movies is called Final D. I do feel like one of the movies is called Final D or something like that. They know. They know. Wait, actually, I think, like, oh, it's called Final Stage. That's what I'm getting confused. It's called Final Stage. Close. Close. What about the special edition Initial D's Nuts? How dare you sully the name of Initial D in this house? I'm gonna be honest, I know nothing about Initial D other than it sounds like, but isn't a parody of Tenacious D. Did you see any comics? They did not have any American comics. Everything there was Japanese origin. They had a bunch of novels that were from Japanese writers or Asian writers. They had manga. They had like kids books. They'd import stuff. They had some bookstore like kitsch stuff. There was no comics. There was no Marvel, DC, Disney, nothing, which was kind of refreshing, honestly, to go to a bookstore and not be bombarded by 8,700 Marvel graphic novels. That's Helldivers 2. That's easy. I've seen this a bunch. So it was kind of refreshing to have a very different vibe. My problem with those stores are all the books are wrapped up. How am I supposed to look and see if it's something I actually want? A lot of them had display copies. Especially they had like 3-4 bookshelves full of illustration books. So like books by specific artists or books put together for a specific vibe. And more than a few of them are, more than a couple of them had display copies that were open so you could see what they were. But not being attacked by a bunch of pop cultures. Yeah, it's a very different vibe. It's well, all right. I appreciate that you picked the Japanese one, but listen. Fun thing I learned, DC and Marvel are number 2 and 3 when it comes to comic sales. What's number 1? Yeah, listen. Viz, that makes sense. Viz being the biggest manga publisher, it makes sense that they would be the biggest comics publisher. Fawn, hello. Did I miss Gabriel Sausage Time? No. I wasn't surprised once I saw it. Yeah, you're like, who the? Oh, sure, yeah. Fawn, hello. It's gonna be Patapon one time. I'm gonna guess Oblivion. Certainly not IDW. That would be wild. Could you imagine if it was IDW? How goes the sausage? I'm so tired. Fawn, I'm so sleepy. Slavery and crafting is a weird one. Slavery and crafting is weird. What happened? You okay? I went out of town for the weekend, and I'm so tired. I just went out of town for the weekend. I'm so tired. I'd say Kenshi. Kenshi doesn't have a lot of traditional final stuff. Elder Scrolls. I guessed Oblivion, and it would have. It would tell me. I'm wondering now if it's a. I'm gonna guess Burning Crusade. No. Medieval open world turn-based. Pickpocket. Is King's Bounty in this? No. Open world, but turn-based. Oh, Battle Brothers, mate. No. What's that? War Tales? Is War Tales in here? No. Too indie. Divinity? Are there orcs in Divinity? That could be Baldur's Gate. Let's do Divinity. Up. Divinity 1. Solid guess, Nuja. Nuja, again, coming in. Strong guess. That lady only has one arm, I guess. I couldn't remember if Divinity had orcs. All right. Remember them being mentioned in Dragon Commander. I don't remember them being in Original Sin 2. Yeah, if you don't appreciate me at my Dragon Commander, you don't deserve me at my Baldur's Gate 3. True Larian fans know what's up. All right. I played Dragon Commander for a little bit. I can talk shit. You're so right on that. Okay. So, interesting genre right away. It's not RPG, turn-based strategy, adventure, or indie. So it's probably some sort of weird first-person shooter. If only Dragon Commander was actually a fun game to go with the interesting writing and world building. That's fair. I'll agree with that. Patapon? God, what? It's gonna be Is Patapon even an option? It is. It's gonna be Patapon someday. It's gotta be. Katamari? It could be. I want to guess like a 2019 game. TF2 is in Titanfall. The Division, was that 2019? Because that I would say that. Top rated games. Fallout 4. So here's the thing. So we know we don't really have a handle on let's see. Fallout 4 was 2015. Cyberpunk, so we know it's not an RPG, right? We know it's not an RPG, so we know it's not Fallout. We know it's not Cyberpunk. I don't know if Division 2 is qualified as an RPG under Gamedel. So I want something from 2019 to sort of focus in on our time range. Control came out in 2019. Halo Infinite? Yeah, let's guess Halo. That'll give us okay, neat. So this gave us a band. It's not a shooter. All right, this is when we got to get weird with it. It's not a shooter. So if we look at genres, the big genres we're looking at is probably it could be a MOBA. It could be a fighter. Could be a platformer. A lot of platformers are indie. So we also know third person, first person. We're not sure about that yet. And we're still not sure about multiplayer modes. Hack and slash. Hack and slash, I think, is usually paired with adventure. So we're looking for something 2017. Try to get something in the middle. Get something in the middle. And let's get something that's only single player. Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it's something open world because open world's been there twice. It's hard to say more than that. Oh man, it not being adventure. It not being adventure feels like it's a very specific genre. Matt loves telling us why we're wrong. It's my favorite part of the day. It not being adventure makes me feel like it's not something like Breath of the Wild. It's not something like Outer Wilds. It's something specific. Would Horizon count as an RPG? I've never played Horizon, so I don't know. Like, do you have points? Almost certainly. You have talent trees? Yeah, I would say probably. Do you know what I mean? I feels like gut thought probably. So it's not Cuphead because it's not indie. I feel like we have a lot of information on what it isn't, and then the trick is just going to be parsing through that. Open world but not adventure is very strange. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It is a weird, like, it's a weird pairing. And probably third person. I'm gonna guess probably third person. Mario Odyssey. That was one I was really leaning towards. But you know what? It's not Mario Odyssey. It's not Mario Odyssey because we've gotten yellow on the platforms, right? If it was a Mario game, these would be red. So the fun thing about Nintendo games, we can just rule those out right now. It's not a Nintendo game. Is it a Hitman game? Ooh, I would qualify that as a shooter, but I think that's a great example of open world, but not adventure. I think that's a great example of open world, but not adventure, but it's not a shooter. And I would definitely classify Hitman as a shooter. That's a great guess though, saying that. That's solid. That's using your noodle. I like the idea of guessing something like Mario or Breath of the Wild. I feel like that's in the vibe. It's what I do sometimes. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Partially for the year, partially for the perspective, partially for the game mode. This is a let's get more information on the board guess. All right. Great. It's a single player game. We've got a little bit of time banding. Okay, so it's third person and something else. I'm pretty sure Senua's Sacrifice is in VR. Gamedel, what are we doing? Bug report. Error. Hellblade. I'm gonna go look it up on Steam. I'm almost certain. Hellblade Senua's, yeah, comes on VR. Details. This game has a VR version. Send. So 2018 to 2000, not hack and slash, not indie, third person and something, single player only Unreal game. Not an adventure game, not an RPG, not indie, not an action game, or no, not hack and slash beat 'em up. A platformer? I'm could be a platformer. Making me think Spyro. I would think Spyro is an adventure game though. You know? Let's guess 2019. A platformer that goes between third person and side view. Yeah, because it's third person plus something. An Assassin's Creed? I think Assassin's Creed would be adventure. In that really annoying way. I feel like this is gonna be a thing where I'm mad at Gamedal. I'm getting the vibes right now that I'm gonna be mad at Gamedal. Yeah, and all the ones that would be released during this time period would be RPGs. Let's figure out the year. Yeah, I'm looking at 2019. I'm looking at 2019 to figure out what's here that might be a vibe. Hi, Matt and other friends just dropping by to say hi. Kira, hello. Kira, I hope you're doing well. I like Poke's guess of Spyro. Did Spyro come out in 2019? Does Spyro have view modes that are not just third person? I don't know enough about Spyro. It was September. Well, I mean, here's a good question. Does it use Unreal? Because we know it has Unreal Engine. We know it has Unreal Engine. Yeah, a lot of these big games of the year are RPGs. So weird. Confirmed Unreal. All right, yeah, let's try Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Yeah, if it's Unreal. Oh, it is Crash. It is Crash. What you said it was Crash 4? Yeah, look, that's the most definitive green ever. There you go. It's just it's so weird. Aragon Crash 4 has multiplayer. What's the multiplayer like? Like, what's the multiplayer like? I still want to know what makes something not an adventure. Yeah, like I said, it's a battle mode. Specifically, remember Bandicoot Battle. Let me look it up. Let me look it up and get some info. Yeah, Gamedel again. Gamedel, I'm fighting you on some of these things. Yeah, on Wikipedia, it says it has multiplayer. Trying to find local cooperative and competitive hot seat multiplayer modes. So yeah, there is definitive bug report error. Crash 4. Game has multiplayer modes. Boom. Good job, y'all. Good job, y'all. Listen, it's important for us to provide feedback. It's important for us to provide feedback. Go. Man, that's, yeah. Yeah. No, that's a solid guess though. Saint, I was right there with you. I was right there with you on it. That's Metacritic score 87. Is this near? Is this near Automagica? World Ends With You? No, the graphics for World Ends With You were more stylized. Is this Kingdom Hearts 3? Is this Kingdom Hearts 3? Tokyo Jungle? No, I don't think that. No, the graphics for Tokyo Jungle weren't this good. Doesn't look like near. The cars aren't too wrecked. I'm gonna guess Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm wondering if that's the weird no, okay. Okay, that's fine. PC, PS3, Xbox 360. PC, PS3, Xbox 360. It's maybe a racing game. It looks like maybe a racing game. I'm gonna fight a monster really quick. Oh, ow. Flippin' Banburo, man. Oh, I dodged. Dude. I hate this guy. He hits me so many times when I'm like, I'm fairly certain I dodged. Sometimes I wish this game had like hardware. Like I wish I had a controller for this game. PC, PS3, Xbox 360. What if it's something where you're in a mech? What if it's something where you're in a mech? Only reason series I actually know are Grid and Burnout. This doesn't look like Burnout. No, it doesn't look like Burnout. Get my phone. with a steering wheel. It doesn't look like he has a steering wheel. It looks like he has a stick shift in his left hand. It looks like he has a stick. Like look at his hand. That's definitely a steering wheel. All right. Split second, I thought because of bright light, maybe being effective track changes. There's a rev meter behind it. Okay, Mex could have a rev meter. Don't tell me about Mex. I don't know what split second is. Let me look up split second. Saint gonna come in here and tell me about Mex. Yes, this is my ability to say I'm actually. Well, that's a movie. That's not what I want. Damn right I am. Windows, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. Yeah, could be. Could be. Why not? Split second. It is not split second. That's juiced. That's juiced or I think this is a Need for Speed. Oh, I see. Okay, my brain just put this screenshot together. I understand what's happening in this screenshot now. These are cars. These are cars. I see that now. I think this is a Need for Speed. These cars are very Need for Speed to me. It's a game where Is it Blur? I don't think Blur came out on other platforms, though, is the thing. The problem is they put Need for Speed games out on everything. Yeah, it's not a Need for Speed game. It's not a Need for Speed game because it's an EA property, so they put it on goddamn everything. Remember when they used to make a game and put it out on every goddamn platform? Is it an earlier Forza? No, because isn't Forza Microsoft exclusive? That's a Microsoft Game Studios game. Yeah, I have no idea. The answer to my question is yes. Maybe it's a Burnout. Maybe it's a Burnout when. Maybe it's a Burnout after it got bought by EA and it was only on. I guess Grid before Burnout. Yeah, this would have to be a later Burnout. This would have to be a later Burnout. Yeah, it's not Burnout. It could be Burnout Paradise. Okay, I'll keep Burnout Paradise in the back of my brain. Gonna lurk while I pick up my dog? No worries, Ionic. No worries, buddy. Grid is not on PS3 and I'm gonna guess Burnout Paradise. Grid is not on those platforms. 2008. The last shot of the game is something dripping from the car's exhaust pipe. What? This is how you know I don't play a lot of racing games. It doesn't look like Paradise. No, that was the thing. I was like, it doesn't look like Paradise, but I don't remember everything about every game. Just sometimes. It's gotta be, this is a serious racer. This is a serious racer. There's a lot of info in this UI. There's a lot of info in this UI. It's not flat out. I was right. It's Burnout Paradise. I'm still fairly sure it's Grid, but if it wasn't on PS3. According to Wikipedia, Grid released on Windows, PS4, and Xbox One. So one generation later than you want. Oh, wait a minute. Is this, hang on. Is this Race Driver : Grid? I can't believe that they're like, yeah, the other name of it is Grid. And I'm like, Grid's a different game. Grid's a different game. I never knew Grid was a subtitle. Oh my God. I cannot believe. Okay. Hi, video games are bullshit. So, the Grid series of games, the release is Race Driver : Grid. Yeah, it was also on the DS, so fucking come on. Come on, y'all. Get your shit together. It's on Wikipedia. What are you doing? Race Driver : Grid. Then Grid 2. Then Grid Autosport. Then Grid. Just Grid. And then Grid Legends. Fucking who knows? Fucking video games, man. Back to a game series that has never had naming problems. The reason it was Race Driver : Grid was Codemaster was taking over from the Toko Race Driver series. That makes sense. So they wanted to call it Race Driver. They can't call it, yeah, they wanted to be like, oh yeah, it's Race Driver. So that they spun out Grid into its own series. Video games. All right. Video games, man. Especially licensed stuff, you know? Video games. I gotta find one of those, I gotta find one of those old, 4Kids, Hot in Japan, Hot like Wasabi, sort of bumpers where they talked about like what video games and stuff was cool in Japan. and just get the clip of that guy. Video games! Because that's what I hear in my brain every time I say it. Video games! What the fuck? Yeah, get them. Why are they not affected? Why are they sometimes randomly not affected? All right. Okay, it's been 2 seconds, but okay.
Look at this bird. Wow. Okay, this bird big.
Bird big. That's what I say when I randomly turn a corner and end up on Sesame Street. This bird big. Oh my god. This bird, absolute unit. I'm sorry, I just saw on Blue Sky fucking, I swear to God, Embracer Group. I swear to fucking God, Embracer Group. All right, we need to go through this river, which we passed over previously. Embracer Group is going to, what did they do this time? They decided that the best way to deal with the nearly $1 billion in debt that they are still, oh geez. The nearly $1 billion in debt that they are still trying to recoup after the Saudis backed out of their agreement, is they are splitting into 3 companies. They're splitting into 3 companies. One of them is going to be called, and I'm not joking when I say this. I'm not joking when I say this. Middle-earth Enterprises and Friends, literally the name, is Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, 4A, Playon, Deep Silver, Warhorse, Tripwire, Flying Wild Hog, Vertigo Games, and Free Mode. This portion will be the creative powerhouse in AAA games. Will be the stewards of the Lord of the Rings and Tomb Raider intellectual properties. Coffee Stain and Friends is Coffee Stain, Ghost Ship Games, and Tarser, and their free-to-play developers. And then Asmodee. Because, hey, I bet you didn't remember that Embracer Group owns Asmodee. Embracer's trying to speedrun being the most hated company in the world. Spot from EA, whoever's there now. Hey, if everybody has thought for the last year that it hasn't been Embracer, you're not paying close enough attention to what Embracer's doing. They also, so splitting those three companies, they have saddled Asmodee with $900 million in debt. So instead of one company having $900 million in debt, there are now 3 companies and only one has that debt. I hope everybody, I hope nobody likes board games. Nobody here likes board games, right? Because
Guess we'll just die.
That feels unfair. Capitalism, baby. They should each take 3 million. No. I didn't say 9 million. I didn't say 9 million. I said 900 million. 9 with 2 zeros and then 6 zeros. Unfairness is Embracer's bottom line. I think that's an incorrect way. Well, that's not what I want to do. I think it's an incorrect way to describe the company. They are there to make money for the shareholders, and they are doing every capitalism trick in the book to make money for their shareholders. The CEO has said explicitly that is their focus, that is their goal, that is what they want to do. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 900 million euros. It's 900 million euros. 900 million euros to dollars. So it's $958,286,727.02. Oh God, Gary, please. Come on, guys, I know we're in a new area. I know everything's really strong. Let's get through it. We're almost there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, do I have to sail up this river too? How do I get here? Hang on. Yeah, so I hope people don't like video games or board games, because you're not gonna get those for a little bit. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Wow, I gotta go on a journey. Damn. Yeah, no, they would split that debt more evenly if what they were worried about was God damn it. They would split that debt more evenly if they were worried about maintaining those companies. But the reason they're splitting off is, oh my God. Well, okay, Beth attacking is clearly not what I wanted to do. How did you die? I'll give you one more chance. Fuck yourself. I'm just gonna reload. I'm just gonna reload my save. Fuck it. This is why you save. So yeah. Yeah, Matt, how did you die? Well, they hit me a lot. Can you imagine you're trying to go and save the world, and the dude that you have to pay to resurrect the people that are fighting to save the world says, "How did you die?" No. Oh no, I'm restarting. I'm just not so He needs it for the record. How did you die? Okay. Embrace her following in Garfield's footsteps. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. It makes me glad that I didn't get into like any of their recent board games. I say fucking quaking in my boots as I've been starting to collect Arkham Horror. Those definitely aren't going to get reprints. I was like, oh yeah, what if I collect like that old Star Wars LCG that no, like all of these cool games that Fantasy Flight has done, those will just, oh, I have to go down and around. I have to go, I'll have to pick up all the mansion stuff I can when it's on sale. Ugh. Ugh, this is gonna suck. Hate this. Maybe the priest is Hypnos from Hades. Yeah, maybe. All right. It's just really fun to watch like every good thing in the world be destroyed because of corporate greed. You know what I mean? It's just great. It's just amazing. Okay, yeah, this is, so I want to take this river between the Dragonhorn Towers to get on the left side of the continent. Hades 2 is soon to be in technical testing. It already is. It already is. People are already playing it. They have a video, Supergiant has a video on their YouTube. They did sort of a public first look. I saw at least one person in, I want to say it was Fawn's stream, said they were playing the Hades 2 technical test. I signed up for it, you know, we'll see how it goes. But I need to put some more time into catching up on Hades 1. Now that since that's in the family video. That is gonna be my have a chill, you know, have a chill time game. It does make me wish that it does make me wish to a point that I had a 2 PC setup, because it would be really nice to you know, to be like rendering and editing and then also be able to pull up, you know, play a video game. But that's how it goes. Hang on. Bunny egg. Yeah. I'm sorry, I got called into a Pikmin thing, and with the new event, gotta make sure I'm doing the things. Lemon! Hang on. Lemon, hello! Lemon, how are you? How are you doing, friend? Okay, hang on. I need to go down. Okay, so I just gotta stick to the coast. Lemon, how are you? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? I hope you're doing well. Yo, that's some good news. Sick. Such a busy weekend. I'm pretty beat. What's going on? What was going on? I kind of feel that Aaron and I went out of town. But since it was just the weekend, it was just slam packed. And so while it was nice to get away and get out, it's like it almost wasn't like a real vacation, so. Too many days in a row on my feet, my knee hurts. Oh, I hate that. Oh no. That's called a hork. That's incredible. Okay, Gary spell. No, not. Okay. Come on, wake up. Thursday I was doing kitchen stuff, kitchen stream Friday. Saturday we went to run errands, spent all day putting up new light fixtures. Oh, yeah. It makes sense that at, you know, you're still working on house stuff, you know, so it's work, and then when you're not working, that's when you have time to fix the house stuff. I hope the light stuff was easy. I hope, you know, it was just the one day of doing a bunch, you know? All right. And I bet you're happy that it's all done now. You know? Bet you're happy that it's all done. Mostly smooth. The only thing that didn't work was replacing the doorbell transformer. We have a camera and it works, but no chime. Interesting. Interesting. Is that like, do you have no solution, or do you have, oh, I get all the way, right, you can't go under a bridge. For some reason, you can't cross a bridge on a boat, which seems like the purpose of a bridge. God, sometimes I wish I had save states. I gotta follow the mountain range. I gotta go up here, follow the mountain range. We have a chime, but it doesn't work. Oh, so like, I'm sorry, is that a medley? Yo! Everyone, fucking get him. In the meantime, these baboons are gonna kick my shit in. Metal slime, get his ass! Ah, no! We've hit that part of the game, though. They're around. Coward slime, you son of a bitch! You're bigger! I hope it's an easy fix, Lemon. I hope it's just like, oh yeah, the one's broken and we just gotta pop in a new one. You gotta get one of them, you gotta see it. Yeah. Let's see, I think there's an achievement. Yeah, there's an achievement in 2 for defeating Metal Babble. So, but yeah, listen, you think I'm not gonna fight one of these guys? I'm absolutely gonna fight one of these guys. Tried to replace it, it didn't work. We're gonna try a different piece of hardware tomorrow. The fun thing where you're like, okay, this broke. Let's put a new one. This also does not work. Yeah, I hope that's easy. I hope that's easy. All right. Let's double check everybody's health. You know, yeah. Got a higher powered one. Replacing it isn't too difficult. If this doesn't work, not sure what we're gonna do. More research, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It could be that, like, if you replaced everything, it could be that everything is too high power. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm not looking at it, so who can say, right? I could make a bunch of guesses, but you've already thought of a ton of stuff, I'm sure. So. All right, follow the mountain range. Wait, wait, it's on the... Then I have to go through, oh my God. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. One of these old house plus new hardware things, we'll get it. Yeah. Yeah, the worst is if, like, you have to call out an electrician for, like, one thing, you know? With all the other stuff you have. I hope you didn't get a ring camera, Lemon. Oh, this guy. It's annoying too. We just had an electrician. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, you just had a guy out. And it's just, you know, if it's like, yeah, he's coming out for a number of things, including this, then it's like, all right, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, this gold orc is something I'm concerned about. Okay, it's not too dark. Gold orc? Why wasn't gold orc affected? Stop! I'm almost there. Not Ring, it's a different brand. Okay, good. Good. Because Ring sucks. Like, I'm literally almost there. You jerks. Okay. Where are we? We're here. Temple. We should be resurrected again. The guy who's dead. All right. In. E. The guy who's dead, way to think outside the box. Welcome to our inn. It's $8 billion. Fine. Nuja, Nuja, did you just make a coffin joke? That what just happened? All right. So the dragon sword's the first obvious upgrade. Also the magic armor. I don't know if the magic armor does something specific. Okay. Gonna buy the dragon sword. Is it time to revive my necromancy jokes? Oh my god, can't buy that. Do you like how I tried to sell the fucking Loto sword? Can our cousin wield the ancestral sword? We'll see, we'll see. I should have checked that before trying to sell it, but also I was curious what would happen if I tried to sell it. We can sell. No, back, sell. Sell the sickle we're not gonna use. Okay, because item, Loto, pass, Gary. Mom said it's my turn with the magic sword. Okay, Gary can use the Loto sword. Hell yeah. Nice. Okay, sell the wizard staff. Nice. Okay. All right, I want to. I don't know if I need to grind here. So this says we're supposed to be level 21 or 22, and I think we need to stop for a minute and do a little grinding. Nope. It says 21 or 22, and we are 17. Southern village since the Loon Tower. In the old days, people used to go there by boat. Travelers, hear this. A dastardly thief named Lagos stole the damn key. Without it, we'd never be able to open our damn floodgates. Please, catch Lagos. Okay. Sounds legit. Gotta get that damn key. What do y'all have to say for yourself? Open the dam. The arid river will brim with water again. I mean, sure. Yeah, that's it. Listen, sounds like the thing you want to happen. My merchant friends rumor in the Loon Tower, there's a mystic stone called the Moon Shard. What power could it have? Fucking who knows? So she'd be 21, we're 17. High schoolers with a fake ID. I heard that Don Moham, the master robe weaver, lives in this village, but the man is very particular. He won't take on a job if he doesn't have the right tool or materials. I mean, yeah, that's how that works. How many family members you got around the place? Can you stack the deck more in your favor? Helix, hello. Guess who left their umbrella at Aldi's? Would have noticed it wasn't for a kind employee. Hell yeah, shouts to Aldi's. Shouts to Aldi's employees. Arf, arf, arf. I do wish there was like one more family member. Wouldn't that be nice? You know, just one more person that's like, yo, let's. Wouldn't that be cool? I was full on out of the shop as well. It's very kind of them. They're doing a good job. And y'all got an uncle or like a second cousin who's down there like and wants to hop in. I mean, theoretically, like our dads could be here. You know, they're also of the blood of Lodo. You know, the way that I understand genetics, they're more of the blood of Lodo. they're percentage-wise more equipped to be on this quest. Are they gonna be level 2? You gotta carry them super hard like Beth. Ugh. That's probably gonna be it. It's like, Dad, do you want to come on this journey? No, I've literally never had one battle. I'm level 1 scrub ass. I've done nothing but king my whole life. Modified redeem today. Diamonds Freedom Forest. All these workers are a girl's best friends. God, shoutouts to get the blood of Lobo. Don't let genetics get in the way of being a pro tag. I just think it's really funny that like bad shit happens and they're just like, oh, I guess it's time for the blood of Lodo to and I'm like, shouldn't this be you, a grown man? Like, why does it have to be the like 20 somethings? You know, isn't this the king's responsibility to get out there and... Do-do-do-do-do. See, on my way home to watch Dynasty. Ooh. Those enemies got more hands. Yeah, but it's okay because they're in the same group. Ugh! Oh no! I remember when I said it was okay, I lied. No, don't not be affected. Come on. God, that's so much damn. That's so much damn. What the fuck? That's so much damage. I said you're okay, I lied. You're great. Ugh. I hate video games. Oh my god. Oh. Man. We had a good solid mattcaulder in a bit, honestly. Yeah, truly, that was a hell of a mattcaulder. God. Because what I was going to say was, it's okay because it put them all in one group so I can use the spells to attack them. And then it just punched the fuck out of me. You barely had the sentence out of your mouth. It's okay. Oh. Oh my god. Why is this happening? Like, listen, I know I need levels. That's what I'm doing. Is this grind o'clock? That's what, Brian, that's where we are. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to grind. I'm honestly trying to. Where's the save guy? Who do I, hang on. I can't save here. I have to leave. I can't save here. Grind o'clock, more like die o'clock. Word. I have to leave. Where am I going? Baron. Oh, okay. That's not far. I mean, it's far in a way that I hate because I can't save, but is there new gear here to buy? There is. It is very expensive. What if I buy the dragon sword for Gary? Can't use it. All right. The new thing, I bought the new sword for Poppy. The only other things to buy here are so expensive. The only other things to buy here are very expensive. Fucking set out on a most dangerous trek again. What I'm hearing is you're suffering under capitalism. That doesn't sound right to me. I can just kill this gold orc. Yeah, Beth needs new armor. Gary needs new armor. Poppy just got a new sword, so that's okay. Gary's using the Lodo sword, so he's pretty solid. We need some new equipment for not Poppy. You know? Like Gary hasn't gotten a new shield in forever. So like in a very annoying way, some of these people, some of us are I'm sorry, Beth. Okay, Beth isn't out of MP. Okay. You know, we need some new gear. I need to give them some shit. Okay, we're gonna get to the next town. In the next town, we can save. It's also very funny, they recommend giving the prince the falcon sword. The falcon sword you use to attack twice. I don't know why you would give it to the person with a lower attack power. You know? Or if they're saying the prince as in me, because yes, that makes sense. That's who I would give it to. Oh my God. Gary, thank you for leaping out of harm's way. Ibabongo. Okay, then we go, yeah, here's the boat. 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 So I saw on Blue Sky. What the fuck? I have to kill you immediately. I don't know what you do. I saw on Blue Sky, Hilltop has announced a new translated game, which is exciting. They're translating the previously Japan only prequel to Mega Man Legends 2, which rules. Hilltop is out here doing amazing stuff. Yes, Gary the Gladipus. Hang on, let's look at the map. Where do I actually have to land? Okay, I can sail around to the other side. Okay. I can sail around to the other side. It's okay. Yeah, Hilltop is just doing incredible work. Hilltop is doing incredible work. I should apologize for being silly, but then where would we be? Never apologize for being silly. Never apologize for being silly. Be who you are. Be who you are. Again. Ba-dum. All right. Want to get to this new town. So then I can save. I'm really annoyed at there not being a save. I need to go that way. Okay. I'm really annoyed at there not being a save in that other town. Like, what the? The fun of RPGs where you're just like, what the hell do you do? All right. Areas to cast antidote. There we go. Yeah, I'm more than a little annoyed that they're just like, yeah, you just can't save. It's fine. This is Baron, the city of water. Hell yeah. Where's the save? The save is all the way over there. It's rumored that the king of Osterfair has the moon seal. Have you been to Osterfair? It's far south of Laurasia by ship. Oh, is that the one all the way over there? It is, yeah. This is the item shop. This is... Yep. Here's the same stuff. I wish I could afford some of this stuff. I really wish I could give Gary or Beth a helmet. Alec, welcome back. Of course, you need 13 bear axes to access the savior who saves the game for you because we need middlemen for everything. I don't have any slot tokens. Here's an inn. 90 G a night, cool. I mean, it's better than the last place. Where's your other friend? He's ill. If so, we could tend to him while he recovers. What? I can't move. I think Hargon's laid a curse on me. Fortunately, it affects me alone. I'm probably doomed. Go on without me. Ugh. What the fuck? Poppy, I have a message from the king. The sun seal is said to be in the flame shrine. What about Prince Gary's curse? What am I to say to the king? Are you kidding me? I heard of your friend's plight. The curse has left him paralyzed. Could it be you're trying to defeat Hargon and his monster army? This is why I stopped playing like a dragon. Do you think that's what it is? Do you think that's what that is supposed to reference? By weaving some dew yarn with the holy loom, you get a water robe. There's only one person in the whole world who could make it. All right, I don't know why you know about that then. I want to get a thunder sword. Even those who can't cast spells can use it to call forth lightning. That sounds sick. Do you think that's what that's supposed to reference? Just the bullshit part of an RPG where the game says, yeah, you don't have a party member now. Suck it, idiot. Your friend's been struck down by Hargon's wrath? I don't know what to say. What do I... Except Gary isn't your primary healer? I mean, neither was fucking... Oh god, why can't I think of his name? You know who I mean. Unfortunately, the local temple doesn't speak with the man outside the shops. He'll tell you to seek out a world leaf. Nanba was. You didn't have any other healers at the time. You didn't have, no, you don't. No, you're right. You don't have her yet. You're right, you don't have her yet. You don't have Saichan. She doesn't pop up for... wait, no, now that I say that out loud, I don't think... I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Now that I say that out loud, I don't know if that's true. I'm doubting myself. I can't. You're still a party member down unless you speedrun the minute. Yeah, no, you're still a party member down, and that's bad. Let's sleep the basilisks. I meant to sleep the orcs. Sleeping the basilisk is good. I meant to sleep the orcs. Yeah, you are still a party member down. That is correct. It still sucks. I think you get her at the time you lose Namba. I think she pops up right before it. Because I remember the story beat where you lose her or where you gain her. And I'm pretty sure that's before the bit where you lose Namba. Yeah, luckily for me, and I can totally understand why people wouldn't do this or wouldn't know this. I read a things to know before playing like a dragon, and they said, hey, there's a point you get they said, hey, you get a party member by doing this, so you should do this. And I went, I'm gonna do it. Probably made this mistake. I'm not expecting that to happen. Randomly losing a party member isn't part of my usual RPG experience. Yeah, I agree with you. It's bad. It was a bad call. It's a bad time. In a game that has a lot of weird, hard bits. I got extra character before Namba left. It'd be really hard otherwise. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I need to go... Fuck, and Gary's the guy who knows return. I know I have a warp wing, but man. Sail up a little bit so I don't miss. I'm no longer attified. Yeah, I agree with you saying that it was bad. I think they were a little too cutthroat with the difficulty in that game. Especially with the way some of the other systems work. So yeah, that's one of those things where you're like, huh. I don't know. I haven't heard if the new one is similar, so. I'm sorry? El Paso Elsewhere is getting turned into a movie? That's bananas. If I played it again, I'd play it on easy difficulty. I actually stopped playing the Hanjugi boss gauntlet. That's, yes. Yeah. There were like 3 or 4 spots in that game that were harder than they needed to be. This is where I want to go. Idrisil's Leaf. I'm pretty sure Beth has a warp wing. There's some Final Fantasy games. Fucking a boss with a gun specifically. Yeah, there's a number of things in that game that are just like, they pull out all the RPG bullshit stuff. Poppy boiled the world leaf and placed it in Gary's mouth. Color returned to Gary's face. Gary's health was restored. Hey! Sorry for all the trouble I put you through. Let's get going. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah! We did it. Don't you ever fucking do that again. I wasn't planning on playing any Final Fantasy games aside from 14. I love that you're like, I'm playing 14, that's it. I'm not worried about anything else. Like a Dragon also, Like a Dragon draws on Dragon Quest exclusively. Hence the name. Shame Like a Dragon soured me on the series future. I love EG and his dumb ass affectionate. I hope in the second one they did a better job. We'll see. We'll see. It also draws on Persona. I don't think that's true. I play most games on the easiest or close to the easiest. I get way too frustrated with boss fights. I'm not the biggest fan of Yakuza games. They don't hit the correct buttons. That's fair. I've heard nothing but effusive praise for Infinite Wealth. I mean, yeah, but also, I mean, you and I had very specific complaints with things in that game. So I kind of wouldn't be surprised if some of those, like, were some of those things addressed? I don't know. I don't know if the people that had the same complaints we did had those complaints, and thus I've had mixed reviews with Infinite Wealth. Yeah, I would not be surprised if Infinite Wealth does some of the exact problems that I had with Like a Dragon, you know, despite enjoying it, you know, I had a good time with it. But I had some very specific, like, this is not how I would have done this. Oh, I gotta go all the way. Okay. The social stats and battle menu were very Persona. I mean, the battle menu is just UI. You have a warp wing, yeah. I mean, I viewed the social stats as more of an evolution of the Yakuza system more than anything. What? Travel northeast and cross the, what? Oh, I don't know why that's not on the map. That's weird. Okay. Okay, well, that's where we'll head. Shit. Yeah, look, I'll play Infinite Wealth eventually. Because I'm going, like, I've played worse games for worse reasons, so. I do still have the man who erased his name on my wish list. As much as I want them to get away from Kiryu, I love me some Yakuza beat up shenanigans. The way they release the game within price points, you kind of can't play the full game. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's a That's a completely separate complaint than the ones I had about gameplay. That's a, you know what I mean? That feels like a completely separate and different issue. Having so much fun with Infinite Wealth, 7 more polished, more great cast members, hit the strengths and do better. Only complaint is it is long and a whole bunch of stuff, maybe too long. Yeah, I think there's a definite argument to be made that game is too long. There's so much in it. There's so much in it in a way that I'm like, I don't know if you needed all this. You know? Like, Dondoko Island is a really cool idea. Did you need to do that? And a Crazy Taxi minigame? And a whole Sujimon minigame? And... okay, I just keep going. I nearly skipped it. I'm glad I didn't. Mainlined it. Brought back a lot of fun side activities. Was a very good experience. Yeah, Brian played it. Sound like he had a very good time. We will get to it in the order of Yakuzas, you know? We'll do, you know, we'll go through Yakuza like I talked about, so that when we get there, one, I'll probably be able to get Infinite Wealth really cheap. So in 10 to 12 years, maybe, you know, maybe. In 20 years, because the games are ridiculously long, we still have so many other games. You know? Listen, if I'm still doing this in 20 years, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Hargon's temple evokes soothing calm in all those who enter it. But it's a mirage, don't be fooled. Seek a guidance from an elemental. What the fuck is happening? Wasn't planning on replaying it because how long it was. The new game plus shenanigans isn't bad, but doesn't affect me. Less reason for me to buy. Yeah, it's still bad. Oh, I was gonna try to talk to that guy out there. Whoa. Decided to look at Infinite Wealth Steam reviews for fun. Kasuga, I have no enemies. Ichiban. An enemy is someone you fight who just won't be your friend yet. How do I... Oh, can I walk out here? Ah, those aren't... Streamer I watch is trying to finish Yakuza 0 despite doing a multi-day subathon. 0 isn't that long. Boom! The Sun Seal. Easy. I feel like Yakuza 0 wasn't that long. Just some legendary rock under a tree behind the temple shenanigans. Well, of the series of Yakuza, I don't think that's too bad, is what I'll say. Yeah. Side plus main is 64.5 hours. It is if you want to do all sub stories. Well, but yeah, but this is why you look games up on how long to beat. You know? It's why I appreciate the ability to have some idea of how long a game is. Another reason to not buy a game the second it comes out. Yeah, I gotta go across the bridge. Yeah. But all right, we got the sun seal. We've got 2 of the 5 seals. We managed to solve, healing Gary was much quicker. I'll buy Nintendo games when they come out because price drops a little. There's still price drops. It still happens. Imagine where we are the size of mountains but can't cross them for some reason. Dragon Quest 2 is that game. All right, let's heal and save. Another game news, I finished Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Looking forward to Ghost Trick. Oh, how'd you like Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood? I was thinking of putting that on my playlist with Aaron list. It was, All right. What? Oh. Close that. Close that. There's a lot of stuff in it I like, some stuff I wasn't fond of. Interesting. An interesting sentence. Oh, Matt, I'm gonna send you a PM about something. Please do. Please do. But all right. That's it for today. Oh, Monday we're back. Monday we're back. More Dragon Quest. Oh my goodness. This game is so solid. Based on where we are, I would say we're over the halfway point. I'd say we're over the halfway point, just based on like locations that we've explored in the game. So I would say next week we probably finish, would be my guess. Maybe 3 streams, maybe 4 streams. I don't know. That would be my kind of gut feel. Don't forget, after that we start Desperate Housewives. Last third of the game is too long for reasons I won't go into. A lot of games have a problem with the last third taking too long. Absolutely. So see how that goes. But yeah, so my guess is next week we'll finish it. Maybe it'll take an extra one. I don't know. We'll stay flexible with it, see what we can do. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here and hanging out, spending time with me. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you again to Celestian for the 3-month resub, and Nerd of Oz kicking us off with the raid. I hope everybody has, thank you everybody for being here. I say it every time. I really appreciate it. Cause if you weren't here, it would still just be, it would be like I was when I started. Excuse me, I'm almost done. Thank you. It would just be me playing a game and Brian and I talking shit about it. And hey, you know what? That was fine. That was a good time. What if there were more people here also talking shit about it? And that's stream. And that's stream, baby. So yeah, Wednesday will be more Dragon Quest 2. Friday will be Dragon's Dogma. We're making good progress in Dragon's Dogma. I told I said in a Discord somewhere, I said, the more time I spend with Dragon's Dogma, the more I enjoy it. And Brian said, yeah, get the toxoplasmosis in your brain, which I think is an apt way to describe that game. So let's get the raid messages here. I need to go walk the dog. We're gonna have some lunch and then probably work on cleaning up from being back from vacation, try to do some editing. I've been a little behind on YouTube uploads, and I know people aren't as worried about that. And you know, it's a I'm more worried about it than people are worried about it, but also I'm worried about it. So that's why I want to do it. So I'll probably, you know, try to work on getting caught up with YouTube uploads today and tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna go read Josh. Josh is starting Ocarina of Time, which I'm excited to watch. I'm excited to watch. I'll be honest, I would be more excited to watch Josh play Majora's Mask, but I also feel like part of playing Majora's Mask is having played Ocarina of Time. So I wonder if that's gonna happen after. But everybody knows Josh. Everybody loves Josh. Josh is fantastic. Intelligame is great. I'll see everybody on Wednesday. Take care of yourself. I love and appreciate you.